just like that, we are we're live, we're live, we're live. And if you guys over here on Instagram, come on over to YouTube and see your boy. And make sure when you come in the room, I say what's up. Thanks, bro. Loving these Friday video on the YouTube, AK Carlton Jackson. Hey, bro, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. What's going on, Rudy? How's everything? So we're live, guys. We're live. Let me turn this music down so you can actually hear me. You can hear how live we are. I want something more up tempo because I need something that will put me into a, you know what, let's do something that's like regional here, okay? Hey, we in the DMV. Let me turn it up in my ears here. Let's get it. Hey, it's Friday. Oh, we got Mo in the building. You know what the deal. When you're in the building, we gotta shake those hands and clap those hands, and we gotta let you know that you magic. This is your first time, so you get the magic as well. What's good, Mo? What's good, everybody? How's everybody doing today? It's another Friday, and I tell you guys, when it comes from one Friday to another Friday, and another Friday, and happens to be this Friday, that it's a blessing that we are here together, and we might as well affirm and uplift each other while we do that. What's up? We got can't go wrong. Absolutely. And since you're in the building too as well, my friend, you know I gotta do real applause. Gotta get real applauses for the folks that come in here and say what's up to your boy. Yeah, you can't go wrong. It has a nice DMV feel to it. Little DMV twang. What's up, Jay Lex? What's up, man? Come on over. What's up, Jay? Come on over to the Dual Exchange. We're live right now on YouTube. Oh, we got some more people in here. We got some. Hey, it is a hot one out there today. My boy Photos by Steven is in the building. Hey. Oh, we got another one. We got another one in the building. My boy D is in the building. Hey, bro. What's good, bro? What shoes you rocking today? What shoes you rocking today, man? What shoes you rocking today? I got a sneaker of the week. This sneaker of the week that's happening this week is the first time I'm featuring a woman's shoe. Women's shoe is our feature of the week when we get to the sneaker of the week. And if you're new to the format here, I always take time to make time for our small businesses. You get to see what I scroll through and see throughout the week. And then we get right into our regular snippets that we do, which is on the road again, sneaker of the week, any announcements and things of that nature for my PMDC community. And then we get into the image that I post on Instagram, and then we do our final thought, and then we vibe out before we leave the show. And if you haven't had a chance to be a part of the show, and if you're new to the show, welcome. And I'm starting to hear things in the background. I'm seeing things in the background. Let's see. My aunt's in here. Hey, we gotta give love to my auntie right now. Hey, Auntie Cal, how you doing? Good to see my family in the building. That's what's up. What you watching today? You got the air. Okay, bro. Oh, my camera playing tricks on me real quick. Okay, I like it. You can't go wrong with an Air Max. It means your feet are happy. And when the feet are happy, I mean, you feel happy, especially when you're shooting. I gotta have comfortable shoes on at all time, and you know I have a plethora of shoes at all times. So, not gonna belabor with introductions. Hold on, hey, Princess, come on over. Marnell, come on over. All you guys over on Instagram, come on over to the Dual Exchange on YouTube. We are live right now. Hey, look who we got in the building. We got T to the M to the IDD in the building. You just dropped a nice video at one of my favorite locations, bro. I was like, hey, man, you out here doing your thing. That's what's up, bro. Congrats. And make sure you guys check him out. A T to the M to the IDD, also here on YouTube, doing his thing. And he's local. You know, we got the local sounds in the background. So I guess it's time to get into our intro. All right. We are back. We're back. Starting the vibes early this this Friday. And again, hold on, here we go. Where's the host of the show? Mom D, the betrayal, bro. I am here, bro. Oh, wait a minute. I got my boy from college. Hey, what's up, Sean? Man, I gotta give you some hand claps too, man. What? This is a very pleasant surprise. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man. Wow, I got double up on the applauses for that. My old partner from undergrad. That's what's up, man. Good to see you, man. Hopefully all is well with you and yours. And yeah, man, we're just taking a little time today to get into the flow of what this show is about. And again, this is a show that is here to uplift individuals and creatives, and we have fun, and we talk about all things photography, videography, and just life. And I enjoy this. I enjoy this process. And if you're new to this, make sure that if you're on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe what's going on, because, you know, I try to do this for the folks, and I do it for free. You know what? Let's do a hand clap for the fact that it is free. $3.99. $3.99, and you know that's always a good price. So you don't have to do anything by reaching into your pockets, but you can just, all you have to do is do a click, like, and subscribe, and that goes a long way. Goes a long way. So you guys know that when I start the show, I always start the show off with our small business, but real fast. I want to give a shout out to a couple of small businesses that I'm linking up right now with. One of which is my good folks over at Mish Beauty, with the CEO Michelle and co-founder her husband Jonathan, and my homie Brianna, who pulled me over there to grab some content for them. And I'm really excited because, you know, I like seeing small businesses do great things, and to see a small business who helps elevate women in their natural hair journey, it's really fun to be part of this. So shout out to my good folks over at Mish Beauty. I'm excited to be on board, being part of the team, and I hope that my contributions can, lend a hand to already established loveliness. So, ladies, if you are looking for products that go a long way in your natural health journey, make sure you check them out. Mish Beauty. They're on Instagram, they're on YouTube, they're on the web, and check them out. So that's one of the businesses that I want to give a quick shout out to. And the second one is my good folks over at, whoa, hold on, I got to get to these comments real fast. My wife, hi from Bethesda. Hi, I know you're in the office today. And everyone who is new to the show, my wife always chimes in from the various places that she is in. And today she's in Bethesda in her office, one of the few times that she's in our office today. So shout out to Charlene, who is doing her thing over there. And then, oh, that's a TA rep. Mo. Okay. Look at you getting interactive in the show. Yes. That is a TA rep. And it's weird because I actually taught them at Sligo way back in the day. So it's really cool to be a partner with them in a business sense and today. So another quick small business I want to give a shout out to is Healthy Ballers. They are actually starting their summer baller program, and I want to actually put that out here so you guys can check and see what they are all about. Shout out to my boy Wes Dunning, who is doing a wonderful job, and he's getting my young baller in shape. Here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Healthy Baller Hoopers program is the complete basketball athletic development program created by Coach Wes Dunning and Coach Blair O'Donovan.
The Hoopers program was developed towards helping basketball players become the best athletes that they can be.
Power development, lateral speed, quickness and reaction, strength, and basketball-specific conditioning are just some of the components addressed in this program.
We provide way more than the sets, reps, and exercises that will get your training to translate onto the court.
Our athletes learn how to improve their quality of sleep, nutrition, and mental outlook towards the game of basketball, which are just as important for our clients to understand in order to maximize their potential.
Train alongside the best coaches in the area to be the best athlete you can be.
Be sure to check us out in both the Rockville and Alexandria locations.
So that's my good folks over at Healthy Baller, and they are starting their summer baller program right now. And if you have a young hooper who wants to get stronger and get more acclimated to the game from the physical sense, make sure you check them out. And all of their information will be in the link after the show. And you tell them Michael from Dual Vision sent you when you get over there. All right. So that is my good folks over there at Healthy Baller. Oh, wow. My bro is in the building. Hey, what's up, bro? How are you? Hey, what's up? I gotta get some love to my little bro. Shout out to my bro. Hey, man. Hopefully all is well in your world. And wow, Mo, you invested into the show today. I like it. I like it a lot. Yes, shout out to Wes and them doing big things over at Healthy Baller. And you guys also know that I am affiliated with the good folks over at Puzzle Huddle. A shout out to them who are doing big things as well. They also have content here on YouTube and on Instagram. They're a small toy business doing big things as well. So if you want to support a small toy business doing amazing things, why don't you link on to Puzzle Huddle? They're on Instagram, they're on YouTube, they're on the web, and you can find them in Macy's and various stores and things of that nature. So check them out as well, my good folks over at Puzzle Huddle. All right, so that is our small business emphasis for today. And if you are a small business and you would like to have your small business be a part of our small business emphasis, shout me out. I will come and shoot the video. Or if you have something that you already have that you'd like to send to me, send it to us. We have helped businesses win competitions. We have helped put businesses into wonderful positions, and I want to continue to do that. So if you're a small business and you would like to have your emphasis here on the show, hit me up and I will take care of you. I feel like this is too smooth, right? I feel like this is way too smooth. Let's play something a little. Yeah, let's play something a little bit more beatier. I felt like I was like in like a lounge with y'all for a second, and I need all the energy that I can get today because I am tired. So one of the things that you guys also know that I like to do, I like to show you guys what I scroll throughout the week. And I always end up scrolling on these kids who just bring so much energy. And I need some energy today. And they do not ever miss. So shout out to these kids who are doing their thing. And this is what I scrolled through and saw this week.
Yo, X.
These kids are awesome. They are awesome. And if you are on Instagram, why don't you check these kids out? They are a lot of fun. If you need some energy, little boy with his stomach doing the moves while he's dancing, they will get you energized each and every time you check them out. So that's what I was scrolling through this week. Just quick scrolls. And I was talking to everybody on Instagram. This week has been a doozy. This has been a doozy of a week. Hold on real fast. We got another comment just dropped up in here. My man Mel is in the building. Hey, Mel, I got to make sure that I got to give you some hand claps as well, bro. Hey. I was sharing with everybody over Instagram. This has been a week. This is one of those times where you think you have everything under control, and then just stuff just falls out of control. And I was working on a project, and then my external drive didn't have enough space, and I had to order one, and then it was on the delay, and I just was like, almost pulling my hair out. But you know, one of those times you just gotta I don't want to ruin my final thought. My final thought kind of goes along with what I just expressed to you guys. But yeah, it's been one of those weeks, and I'm happy to be present. I'm happy to be smiling. because this is one of those weeks that just beat on your boy. But anyway, I digress, and we'll move further along in the show. And you guys know that I really, really, really love sneakers. So much that I've actually made it a segment here on the show. And this week's Sneaker of the Week is the first time that I'm featuring a sneaker that is a woman's sneaker. Yeah. I had to get the 2 terabyte, bro. But like I was saying, this is the first week that I'm featuring a woman's sneaker on the Sneaker of the Week. So let's check it out. That was Dunk Low, but in a safari mix. So it's a really dope shoe. It has a lot of different patterns and textures to the shoe. And you know that if you do the right color blocking with a Dunk Low, it is perfect for summer. So ladies, if you are looking for a shoe, and the cool thing about this shoe, it's not like crazy overpriced. A lot of these third-party sellers are just destroying the pockets. This happens to be a shoe that is really dope, super comfortable. The materials are premium, and you're not gonna really destroy your pockets in the process. So just putting it out there. It's a dope shoe. It's the Safari in the Dunk Low, the Nike Dunk Low. So that's what we're putting out for this week. Hold on, let's get into the comments. Are you gonna switch up your hand, Ma? Yeah, so it wasn't me this week. It was my wife's hand. So it's funny. So for puzzles, I've actually had my youngest son's hand for the puzzle, my hand for my shoes, and then it was her shoes, so I had my wife put her hand, and so that you could see her reaching for her shoes. So yeah. Yeah, so you got it's a little hand modeling involved with a Sneaker of the Week as well. So that was our Sneaker of the Week. Our other long-standing, I guess, segment. Before we get into that, real fast, for all my Portrait Me DC community members, we have a meet that's coming up this month in June on the 25th. But more importantly, we have a really dope meet that's coming up in July. And I want for you guys, if you've never been to a Portrait Me DC event, please do not miss our July one. Don't miss the June one either. We're going to be at the Kennedy Center. But July, we're going to be in Baltimore at the Graffiti Warehouse. It's going to be a lot of fun. Get your tickets today. So the link will be available in the show after the show. All right. So that's a quick announcement. But I'd be remiss if we didn't have our On the Road Again segment. And our On the Road segment is a little special one because Portrait Me DC got to be a part of a special event. This event here that was sponsored by Cinesteel and Focus on the Story. My good friend Cedric of S. Media put me on, and it was also in conjunction with the DC History Center. We participated in a photo walk that was really, really, really extremely dope. And it was nice for Portrait Me DC to be a part of a more extended community within the DC area. So in conjunction to that, we're going to share an On the Road segment, and then I'm going to show you afterwards a cinematic element of what took place in our photo walk. Without further ado, On the Road. Okay, we're live. We're live.
Where you
we're live.
walk into there. We should have a camera so that people can see how you walk.
Why?
In front.
Oh, because, but they know I always walk into the shot because, you know, hold on, let me put this down so I don't look so crazy.
Oh, gosh.
All right, are you ready? Are you...
I'm never ready,
Okay.
but I'm here.
Okay, all right, so, all right, let me say hello to everybody. You ready? You ready? Okay,
Hi.
Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of On the Road Again.
On the road again.
And where are we today, Natasha?
We are in D.C.
Yeah, wait.
Where exactly are we?
Okay, wait. You can't just say we're in DC. We're doing something special. What are we doing today?
Well, this was your idea, so how about I ask you the question?
Oh, you can ask me the question because I have a. All right, so you go.
I know you have your speech ready. So, Michael
Yes,
Edwards,
Natasha,
should
yes.
I say your full name?
Yes,
Michael
you can.
Edwards.
Uh-huh.
Where are we?
So today we are in a very special adventure with a wonderful group, the DC History Museum, as well as doing a project with Cinestill and our good friend Cedric of S. Media. And we had a wonderful opportunity doing a photo walk with them, and we had a lot of fun.
We did. We had a lot of fun.
Oh, so she agrees. So she also had fun as well.
I mean-
What did you enjoy?
I know nothing about film photography, so it was very different and new to me. I was intrigued.
Yeah. And it was cool because Cedric did a whole presentation for us, showed us how to do the film and
How to develop it.
Yeah, that was really cool. And it was so cool to actually see him kind of reverse things. Hey, there's Cedric over there. What's up, Cedric? How you doing, Cedric? Cedric,
Whoa,
hey, what's up, man? Hey. So we're going to have him come on over here. Cedric, come on into the shot. Let's make sure he's in the shot.
That's a good one.
Come on and be in the shot here. So we actually have the aforementioned Cedric here today. Cedric, first of all, let me take this off of here so I can actually talk to him. And man, first of all, welcome to On the Road
appreciate
Again.
you. Absolutely.
Yeah. And how did you think about Portrait Meet DC to be a part of such a wonderful project, man?
You know, I've always noticed the connection you guys have with the community. I noticed the crowd you bring out. I noticed photographers that come out to y'all's events that I've never seen before. And I feel like I've seen all the photographers. You know, so you know, to see, and people don't come out for people that are not authentic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like what you guys represent reads your character, who
man.
you are. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
So
we're gonna bring you in the middle. of this thing. You got to come between the love
I'm
here.
a community kid, so I recognize community and I recognize culture, and I think what y'all do is just like above board on all
Oh,
that. You know
that's
what I'm
so
saying?
good to
That's
hear.
fantastic.
Yeah, so love is love.
Yeah, love is love. And we were talking about how he did a demonstration for us, man. And talk about that a little bit, really condensely. When it comes to developing your own film, what is it that you're trying to execute?
You know, I think what we did today was about accessibility. Everything is about accessibility. No more in life do we have to wait on anybody to do anything, right? You want to build a car, you can get the schematics off the internet. You know
Right,
what I'm
exactly,
saying? You want to fix your ulcer, you can get some instructions on the internet. I don't know. On YouTube.
You know, exactly.
piece of medicine. But yeah, so I just wanted to make film accessible, not make it so scary, and bring it out. So I wanted to be able to break down the process and just take that scariness out of the process.
Man, you did a wonderful job.
Thank
we had
you.
a wonderful time checking out your process and seeing what it is you do. Can you shout out all the sponsors that were here for the event too?
Absolutely. First of all, Portrait Meet DC. I got to start with them. Cinestill Films. They supplied us with the chemicals today. They supplied us with some amazing film stock. DC History Center, which is right behind us. They've got just a archive full of images that really tell the story of DC. You know, people that move into DC, they kind of look at it as like DC starts at this point,
Right.
DC starts where I start.
Right.
But DC has been DC before DC was DC. So having the History Center on board really brought that full circle. And then we also had, who else did we have on board? Mo Film Please, which is a film community in DC as well. And then we have Focus on the Story, which is just another amazing photography nonprofit that let us fly this event under their festival flag.
Yeah, man, it was really awesome. I'm truly thankful that you brought us on board
Yes, sir.
to be part of such a wonderful project, and we're looking forward to doing some more stuff with you, man.
I hope so, man. I hope so. I'm all about these moments where we get to hug it out.
Hey, man,
Yeah.
that's what's up. We might as well do that right now.
Love,
Okay. That's what's up.
love. Thank you so much.
So we'd like to thank Cedric for inviting us, and if you guys want to follow and catch up with Cedric, where can they find you, man?
S.P.Media. SDOT. PDOT Media, all platforms.
Hey, and we're gonna have that on the screen for you. Again, we thank you so much for
Yes.
allowing us
Thank
to be
you.
a part of this, man.
Bless.
And we'll
Bless.
We'll be in touch. See ya.
All right, man. And we're back. We're back.
We're back.
Yeah.
You gotta do it with a little bit more energy.
All right,
Come
we're
on.
back. We're
There
back.
we go,
Hey,
there
is
we
that,
go.
is that good?
Yeah,
is
wake
this
up,
part of
man.
being on the Natasha show?
It's a little bit of it. I'm just showing you a little bit of flavor of what's coming up
You
on
know
my
what?
show. He's like,
Amor.
we're back. No, we're
Hey,
back.
all of y'all gonna get it because you have
We're-
empowered this woman to really feel like she's taking over the show.
I have an audience. We're back.
Anyway, we'd like to thank Cedric for inviting us to be a part of it. We had a lot of fun today, didn't we?
We had a blast, and I'm still having fun because we're back.
Okay, all right. Anyway,
Yes, we have fun.
where can people find you on Instagram, Natasha?
So currently it's NH Photos with a Z.
Yeah.
Coming soon, it's gonna be at the Natasha Show.
Oh my goodness.
It's gonna be right up here on the
And
screen.
you guys can find me at dual.vision.photos on Instagram. And of course, you can find us here. Where? On YouTube.
On the road again will be at.
No. What is it? What is-
Okay, so it's the dual.
That's right.
Exchange.
The dual exchange. Did you hear that?
The official
Yes, yes.
YouTube is live currently on the dual exchange, but
Yes.
you know you can find
Run by Michael Edwards. We're just gonna throw that caveat in there for the good
co-run.
folks.
It's co. It's
Co
there's two.
with Natasha.
Yes, I'll let him have this one. This is your show, the Dual Exchange on YouTube, guys. Follow, subscribe. Let's get into 1,000.
And guys, if you want to follow our community, PMDC, where can they find us on PMDC?
We are at Portrait Meet DC on Instagram and Facebook. That is at Portrait Meet DC.
And if you want to be
PMDC.
a part of our community and be a part of the events that we have, they can find all of the events on our page, right?
Everything will be posted on our page.
All right.
Every information you
So
need
I think this is a perfect segue to end the show, right?
to end the show. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
The show.
The show.
Okay.
On the road again.
Oh,
Yes.
On the road again. So we thank you guys again for being with us on the road again.
On the road again.
On the road again. We gotta do the sofa. This
Okay.
is too
Oh,
boring.
okay. What do we got to do?
Say your part. And
Okay.
Then I'll do it.
All right. Okay. So this is a perfect segue to say goodbye to everybody on the road again.
On the road again.
On the road again.
And again.
And again.
And again, and
the
again.
Natasha Show. And he just
That's-
walked in. He
yeah,
just
there we go. All right,
walked
there we
into-
go. It's all good. Anyway, guys, we'll see you guys next time on the show. Goodbye. So that was another episode of On the Road Again. And as you can see, we had a good time with good folks that were all represented there in the presentation. And I would be remiss if I did not allow you guys to see or get a taste of what it is that we experience with our amazing crew. Without further ado, let's check it out.
What you want to document and your pace, with the expectation that we'll meet at the next spot. We'll talk, and then you can then again go shoot. Does that sound good?
Yes, exactly.
All right, fantastic. And also don't feel like you have to shoot. If you're just here for the history, that's great. If you're just here for the photography, that's great too. And with that,
And I'm your caboose, so if anyone gets lost in their photography, I'll scoop you up and make sure we don't lose you.
to where you need to be. Yeah, I can't see you. Great.
So that was a little taste of what the photo walk looked like. We had a lot of fun. Dodged some rain and all of that good stuff. So Mo says super dope. I agree. It was a super dope experience. And oh, my mama. Hey, ma. Oh man, my mama's here on the show. I gotta give love to my mom. So good to see you, Mom. Oh wow. Okay. All right. But yes, that was just a little bit of what we experienced on the photo walk. It was a lot of fun. Most importantly, it was really cool to be a representative of a small community lended to a bigger community. And you guys know that I am all about community, and I'm all about extending what it is that we can do from a Portrait Meet DC aspect to a larger scope, DC, Maryland, Virginia, and beyond. So ultimately, it was really cool to be a representative of that. Natasha and myself got to be a part of that, and we're looking forward to some really cool partnerships with the DC History Center, and there's some good stuff. There's some good stuff brewing within the creative community at large. All right. So we got into our On the Road Again. We've got a chance to get into our a cinematic aspect of things. Now it's time to get into my images for the week. And my images for the week, let's change them. Let's change it up. Let's get into my image music here. Our image this week is a feature model by the name of Sailor Slytherin, Akasha, who took the time to come over to allow me to take some pictures of her at our most recent Portrait Meet DC event. And the cool thing is I've been kind of preaching about a one light setup and what you can do with one light when you're starting out with off-camera flash. And in this instance, again, it's a one light setup, a 60-inch modifier. We're going at a little less than half power. Again, what are the number one steps? You got to expose for that background first, so you can see in that window. If you can see clearly out of a window that lets you know that you've exposed for the background correctly. And in this instance, I exposed specifically for that exposure outside of the window, and then I expose for my subject in the foreground. All right. So in this instance, gosh, she's so smooth and chill with it, and I talk about how relaxed she is and how zen she is each and every time I have an opportunity to shoot her, and this is no different. So again, you can get multiple looks by using one light, but also moving around your subject. So by moving around my subject, I got 3 different looks. I got one with her looking straight ahead, one with her looking at the light, and then one where she's just kind of propped up against the ladder. So again, you don't need a multitude of lights. Just get good at shooting with one light, and one light will be like your beacon. Now, once you get an idea, like, okay, maybe I want to get some rim light, or maybe I want to get a separation light, yeah, that's good. But you don't have to invest so much early into the process. And that's our thing as creatives. We get so caught up in getting the results that another creative does that we don't take the time to understand the basics. And in this instance, this is an image where the basics took place, and we got a very, very good shot. I shot about at 2.8. The speed is about 2300, and ISO is probably at a little less than 200. Okay, so that is our images for this week. Again, for my individuals who are setting out to try to get their off-camera flash photography on, you can get it done with just one light and a wonderful subject. All right, so that's our images for today. Hold on. Hey, we got hey, what's going on, Tamara? How you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. I gotta give you some hand claps. I gotta give applauses for those my day ones. This is June, and before we get into my final thought, I want to make sure that I show love. Hey, my man, teammate. Hey, man, I appreciate that, bruh. I appreciate that. From one talk to another, we out here trying to make it happen. So yeah, I appreciate that. But like I was saying, June is here, and last week I got to celebrate my son. But also on that day is my good friend Brianna, and I seen Brianna's her Instagram. She's somewhere soaking up some sun. So real fast for all of my June birthdays, if you have a birthday in June, if it's your birthday, and we have a lot of June babies, and we got Puzzle Hut in the building, and you have two daughters who have June birthdays. We shout them out, Mackenzie, and for all of you June birthdays, my son included, Rihanna, all of our June birthdays. If it's your birthday, let's make some noise. We're gonna make a little bit of noise. All right, let's get into this bridge. Hey, that's what's up. Oh, whoa. T to the M to the IDD. You got a June birthday as well? Hey, let's shout out T Mid. And I'm sure for a birthday gift, he would love the opportunity for you guys to follow him on YouTube. So make sure you check him out. Hey, but if it's your birthday, and for all these June birthdays, we got to acknowledge you. If it's your birthday. Only if it's your birthday month. All right. I gotta get composed now. I gotta get composed. Let me turn the music down. And let's get into the right frame of mind, because you guys know what's about to happen next. I gotta get into this final thought. And before I get into the final thought, there are two things. I see you, Ian Focus. Come on over to YouTube show so we can show you some love. Before I get into the final thought, I gotta hear something. I gotta hear the Big Bang. Yes, and if you are a regular to the show, you know that I don't listen to this band just a one time. I gotta hear it a two times. And before I get into this final thought, I told you guys that I have had a rough week. Things weren't going right. Stuff was breaking. Didn't get access to stuff. But this final thought is why. Let's get into the smooth tones of the final thought. And the final thought this week is be still. Be still. And you guys know, hold on real fast, my mom got it right. I had to hear the band twice. My man E made it just in time. And you guys know that when it comes to the final thought, I draw inspiration from what it is I experience or what I see. And my experience this week is what this final thought is all about. This week I was watching a show about a fisherman getting fish. And he was in the middle of the water, and he was casting his rod out, and he was out there talking to the camera operator person and narrating his experience as a fisherman. And he was telling that ultimately the best way to get fish is to be still, to enjoy the stillness and the process of not doing much so that the fish would bite. The more still you are, and the more precise in how you throw out your rod, you will catch the fish that you desire. And I thought, man, this is so applicable to what it is that I personally have been experiencing this week. This week, things have not been going the way that I wanted them to go. I had a external drive go down, and I didn't have like space to work on certain things, and I couldn't move and maneuver like I wanted to be, and ultimately I had to be still. I had to be still so that I could understand that, hey, you know what? Things will work out another day. How often as creatives we feel like we have to do so much to bring in what we think the harvest or the goal is. But honestly, guys, as creatives, sometimes we just need to be still. In talking to individuals on my Instagram page, my good friend Mixlin says, you know what, sometimes you just have to take a mental health day for yourself so that you can kind of recalibrate. And ultimately, that is what I am subscribing to you guys this week. My challenge for you guys is to just be still. Take time to be still in the moment and understand that even though there may be a little chaos, that there is something in store for you. And if you're still enough, you'll catch the right fish that you always needed. And that, my friends, is my final thought. And you guys know that when we transition from the final thought, we get into my other favorite part of the show, and that's when we get to spread a little bit of love. And in this segment here, we talk about a specific type of love. We talk about a love that is reflected at self. You know, we find ourselves often being our worst critics. We're our worst critic, our worst defense. We are terrible on ourselves. And each week, I implore you guys to understand that self-love is the key. It is the way that we will take off. It is the way we will understand love. It is the way that we will understand ourselves fully. Because if you can't love yourself, how can you make a basket or a tapestry to love someone else? And in this time, we say something very specific. If you start loving yourself, you can do as the song says, and that's spread a little bit of love. And we're going to listen to that right now, and we're going to spread some love right now. Hey, hey, let's get into it. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you, Mo. That's right, Mom. Be still and know, hey, that's the stillness is in the revelation. And you guys know that when it comes to this show, we're all about vibes. We're all about vibes, you know. And for vibes to take place, for vibes to really take place, we gotta have music that is vibey, you know. Do you agree? So let's get into it. The song says, life is too short. Life is too short, guys. So if you love somebody, show me. Tell me. Just tell somebody. Let's tell somebody, guys. I love you. Hey. And in this instance, not afraid. No. I love you. Hey. And the cool thing I tell you guys each and every week, the song says, don't wait for the perfect moment. This is the time to take advantage of this. Hey guys, even the bad man is open. So tell all the real brethren that you know, tell everybody, ones who riding for you, die hard till they come. Song said, don't wait till they call y'all. Don't wait till they text y'all. This is the time to appreciate. Don't hold back the procrastinate. Don't wait till they come. Come on over to YouTube. Hey guys, hey, look somebody in the face. Please don't wait. Hey, I love you guys. I love you. I'm not afraid. We're not afraid. Are you afraid? Are you afraid to shout it or tell somebody? And I tell you guys, I'm very intentional with the songs that I pick for you guys. In this song, we talk about self-love, but also in this song, it tells us to love in a very specific way, in a way that is challenging. You know, sometimes we feel like love is euphoric, and it has to happen with roses and candies, but ultimately, love is a challenging exercise. Love doesn't come without work. Okay, so understanding that you have to work in the expression or the idea of understanding what love is, you gotta love in a different way, and we're gonna get into that into this next verse. Hey,
I'm not afraid to shout it. I'm not afraid to shout it.
And if you haven't told somebody that you love them, I'm telling you right now, guys, that I love you. And you better tell somebody as well. Pay attention, guys. Pay attention.
Love make everything right. Must love yourself, you have to love life.
What? So increase your appetite.
Spread more light, live happy lives. Love. I say spread it more today. Love. I say share it every way. Love.
Right, pay attention.
And if you have enemies, tell your enemies. I love.
That's a tough pill. That's a tough pill. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. But as we transition out of our love, we get into our brand love. But in understanding this, I have to let you guys know that you are a big deal to your boy. Y'all a big deal. Y'all support me. I support y'all. We uplift each other. We hold each other down. Y'all my VIP. And as the song says, y'all are a big deal.
I'm a big deal. I'm a friend, I'm a big deal.
Them a big deal. Hey.
Y'all
not kind of important. Y'all very important. Y'all very important, folks. As my man Craig Kilgore would say.
My
hey.
friends are some big deals. Very, very, very important.
Hey.
For real. This has nothing to do.
Guys, we don't do this for no money or fame or any of that. It's all about understanding your self-worth, as the song says. Guys, we are in a position to be lights. And I tell you guys each and every week, take time to create, take time to love, take time to share your light, because ultimately, guys, the time is now. Let's listen. Hey.
You're my friend, I'm a big deal. I'm a big tell you. Yeah, we're kind of important. Okay.
So, what we also like to do here is we like to introduce ourselves. We like to introduce your brands or your businesses or your hashtags or whatever you. And so I'll start it off. My name is Michael Anthony Emmanuel Edwards Jr. You can find me each and every Friday here at 2:30, representing and elevating my creative community. You can find me on Instagram at dual.vision.photos. You can find me on the web at dualvisionphotography.com or dualvision.com. My job, my purpose is to make sure that I spread this little light of mine. And I want to know who you guys are and what your brands are. Hey.
Big deal. Very big friend, I'm a big deal. Okay, now. Yeah, we're kind of important.
Not kind of important. Y'all very important folks.
Oh, yeah. I'm a big deal.
Hey.
My friends are some big deals. Very big deals.
I speak no lies.
Very important. Very for real. This has nothing to do with money or fame or vanity. This one is all about self-worth.
Let me see who you guys are. Hey.
And stand proud and don't matter about nobody. No man no more than no man on this earth.
But also guys, we say here on the show is that we talk about something called the high life, okay? It's about that vibration that we cause, that when we start here, we take what we take here out into our communities and our homes, and there's a vibration of a high life experience, guys. Hey, talk about counting our blessings. Hey, you better be counting your blessings. Every new day is a blessing, guys. We are not promised opportunities, guys. We are in a position to be, and while you be effective, guys. Hey, morning, afternoon. Hey, what are we talking about? We're vibrating. Are y'all vibrating right now? Are you vibrating with your boy? On a high energy. What's up, Jay Dream? Come on over to YouTube. Hey, we're vibrating on a high. You know the vibes, guys. Y'all know the vibes. We're all about the vibes right now, right? We're about the vibes. And if you're about the vibes, if you're about that vibration, let me see it, y'all. Talk to your boy. I need to know what's going on with y'all right now. Hey. I like this part.
worries, have no time for
No bad
stressing.
vibes. No, we're not stressing here, guys.
And the L is no longer a loss, a L is a lesson.
They're no longer losses, they're lessons. Hey.
People business, so why you investing?
Oh, look who joined the show. What's up, NH Photos? You didn't miss the whole show. Hey, hey, hey. Song said, understand. Understand your boy. Hey, are you vibing, Mo? Guys, what are we talking about? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? We're talking about what? Hey. We're vibrating over here on the Dual Exchange. I hope you're vibrating at home, in your job, in your car. Hey. Hey, get that money. Get that money. That's what we're talking about. We're on the high, we're on the high. Hey, hey, hey. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. Guys, we got like 2 songs and then we're getting out of here, okay? Just 2 songs and then we're getting out of here, alright? It's about what? It's about what? Oh gosh. Hey guys, but also, we talked about blessings, right? We talked about real blessings. And part of being blessed is understanding that you're here today. And if you're here and you're present and you're blessed, let me see those blessings in the comments. Hey, 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 hey. I am blessed. I am blessed. Song says every day. Not just one, not just 2. Every day. When I wake up in the morning. And I lay my head to rest. Hey, are y'all blessed? Are y'all blessed? Why don't y'all vibe up real fast with me? We got 2 songs and we're out of here. Hey, hey.
Make money, money haters, fun bad mind. God knows me love woman, me father him. That's why me born. Enough of them a try stop me fly past them straight. One heap of them a wicked, so what them in a rate.
Oh, man.
You know them one box the little food from me plate, but I got over them black hell fit them straight.
I am blessed. And if you are blessed, and if you are experiencing blessings, don't let somebody speak in your behalf. You better speak for yourself. Speak on your own blessings. And you guys know that we are going to get ready to get into our next to the last song. And in this song, it tells us, you know what? Hold on, let me pause this. Let me talk to y'all. Let me talk to y'all with no music here. You know, all this week I have been experiencing news with people who have lost loved ones and lost the opportunity to be present. And far too often we are in positions where we say, I wish I could have experienced this today. I wish I could have told somebody I love them today. I wish I could have taken on a project today, and we don't get those opportunities. We're here, guys. We're present. Take advantage of today and your moments. Don't let them pass you by, guys. We're not promised tomorrow. We're not promised. Hey, let's vibe out. Hey, if it was meant to be.
If it was meant to be, I gon' find you. I ain't gon' end up behind you.
Hey, guys.
They right behind you.
I want y'all to vibe out with me real fast. We're gonna get our last song. Hey, we're doing it today, guys.
Let me do it today.
Not worried about tomorrow.
To see you tomorrow. Don't tell me about tomorrow. I need it today. I will take it today. I ain't sure to get that tomorrow.
We're not promised. Hey, guys. I know I jumped the gun earlier by telling you guys, take time to create, take time to love, take time to acknowledge self, take time to love self, take time to create, because the time is now. We don't have, guys, all the money in the world can't give us tomorrows that we're not promised. So take advantage of it now. As creatives, we are in a position to display what we are God-given to display. So take advantage of it today. What you want to do today, do it today, because we're not promised. Hey,
let me do it today. Let me do it today. And I'm sure to see you tomorrow.
I'm not sure about next Friday. I'm gonna try to get there. I'm gonna try to get there.
I will take it today.
Song says, who promised you? Who promised you? Who told you that I lied?
Who promised you tomorrow?
Get your hands up. Hey. Song says, hold me. Song said, hold me. It's my my favorite part of the song. This is the favorite part of the song. She says, I want to behave the worst way. I don't care if you curse me. And that's not a negative connotation here. That means she just wants to dance and she wants to praise so much. She don't care about what y'all saying about her. Y'all don't even matter. Oh, look. Here we go. Here we go.
I never expected this, but the thing, it just feels so sweet.
Hey guys, we have one song. We have one song left. And you guys know that when it comes to the last song, we sing that song together. We affirm each other. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. We have a holiday weekend. We got Juneteenth celebration on deck. You know, I'm a black man, so I'm feeling everything about Juneteenth. And I'm hoping that in this extended weekend, we are taking advantage of what we can do today. Love on each other, celebrate, and have a good time. Hey. I'm not sure if I'm gonna see y'all next week. But we're here today. And if you're here, y'all better vibe out. Y'all better be moving. Y'all better be feeling this. Hey. The song says, hold me. Hold me, hold me. Hold me, hold me. I want to behave the worst way. I don't know about y'all. But I want to behave the worst way. I don't care if y'all curse. Hey. I'm sorry. I have a lot of fun. I have a genuine smile. I have genuine happiness in my heart. And I hope you guys are experiencing that when you come here on the show. I'm gonna let the song play all the way out. Because we get into this last song, we sing it together, we vibe and we affirm. And let these lyrics mean something to you guys as we go into the weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. And if you haven't had a chance to like or subscribe, why don't you like and subscribe your boy? And if you want to tell a friend, just tell a friend to come on over to the Dual Exchange and like and subscribe. And if you're part of if you want to be a part of a creative community like Portrait Meet DC, PMDC, follow us on Instagram. I'll have all the links available for you guys after the show. But it's come down to our last and final song, and you guys know that when we sing this song together. I don't care if you can't sing, if you don't know how to sing, if you know what a melody is, or if you're the best singer. It doesn't matter. In this moment, we are not doing it for show. We are doing it for affirmation. As we sing this song together. Hey. I've enjoyed this Friday with you guys. Hey.
I know your eyes.
I know your eyes in the morning sun. I feel you touch me. In the pouring rain. In the pouring rain. You touch somebody in the rain and they feel you? I want to feel.
My arms again.
And hey. And you come to me in a summer. It's hot out here.
Summer breeze. Keep me warm in your love.
That means extended warmth. Hey.
And it's me
that you need to show. How deep is your love, guys? Is your love? How deep is your love? I really need to know. Hey, guys. Cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down. Hey, my boy Greg is here. Hey, bro. Hey, welcome to the party, man. Hey, we belong, guys. We belong. The song says, I believe in you. I believe. You know the doors to my very, very, very soul. You're the lights. You're the light in my deepest, darkest. Woo. You're my savior. When I and this is the lie here. This is the lie, guys. And you may not. This is a lie that I care for you. What? Because deep down inside, I really do, y'all. Hey. It's me. You really. How deep is your love, guys? Sing with me. Hey. your love? How deep is your love?
I really mean.
Y'all feel that? Cause we're living in a world of fools, breaking us down.
When they all should let
And we can't let them, guys. We can't let them. We belong, right? We belong. Hey, guys. Hey, sing with me now. How deep? How deep? It doesn't matter with everything that's going on around us. We gotta be focused on this love, on this inspiration of holding each other up and together. I hope you guys understand what this message is all about. It's my goodness. Y'all better sing this with me, guys. Hey, how deep is your love? How deep is your love? I really, guys, I have enjoyed this Friday with you. It don't matter. Even though these fools are trying to come at us, they're trying to knock us off of our place. Just be still. Just understand we belong. We belong. We belong to each other. Y'all have a fantastic weekend. Yes, the Phils are in town.
One more time for Yebba.
Shout out to my Phillies. Shout out to each and every one of you guys who are supporting your boy. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I hope to see you guys next Friday. Bye.